How's it going, guys? Manlife Sarge here today, and your eyes do not deceive you. We did pick up a copy of Dokkanfest Pan. It took a couple summons and a lot of AGL Trunks to get there, but she's finally in my possession. So we are not going to waste any time today. We are definitely going to be getting into a showcase for her, as I'm trying to get back into the YouTube game. I just need to get more energy when I finish work. So, Dokkanfest Pan, the brand new unit released to Global. Let's first talk about the leader skill. She's a bond of friendship and a Dragon Ball Seekers lead for 170% across the board. She then provides an additional 30% to everyone that is on the GT Heroes category. Brutally honest, I don't think her leader skill is the best. I think it's what's the weakest thing about her. I think this team, in regards to just pure 200%, is going to overall not be very much buffed. However, I do think very well that Bond of Friendship is an amazing team. Dragon Ball Seekers was always been a bit of a wonky team, and it doesn't really change with the introduction of Pan. But other than that, I think this unit as a whole, singularly, is spectacular. So let's not waste any more time. Let's get right up into an event, and let me show you what this girl can do. Alright guys, and here we are in an event. We got my Pan on the first rotation, but we additionally have the friend here. We're not looking at the 69% Pan friend. We are here to look at... I've got Auto Battle was on. Cut. Okay, now as I was saying, we have two Pans on the first rotation. However, the friend is 69%, and we're not really here to observe their performance. We're here to look at my Pan's performance. We're here to give you a look at them at 55%, you know, no questions asked. Basic, what do you get? I have put some skill equips on her. I put on 2 crit with additional attack orb, so it is going to slightly adjust how she looks. But overall, is she worth it at 55%? So to start out with, we're here at 125k defense. Now Pan's passive is called We Are Super Strong. She gets 150% attack and defense at the start of turn, and gets an additional 50% attack and defense when attacking. Now that's really good, because that means after this attack she'll be 180k. But she reduces damage received before attacking and keep us to an additional 50% attack as the first attacker in the turn. That means that you're very much inclined to want to put her in slot 1. However, this does raise another flaw with her, which is if you put her in slot 1, she's great before she does the super attack. But once that does go off, you can be in a bit of trouble if the enemy decides to super attack you in that slot in that little bit before you get to the second attacker in the turn. Now she gets an additional attack and defense plus 20% with each attack performed up to 100%. So that means she needs to perform 5 attacks for a full passive. And then she launches an additional attack that has a high chance of becoming a super attack when there is a GT Heroes category ally whose name includes Goku, Trunks, or Giru. Now, of course, as you can see on my team, I do have a couple GT Gokus and a couple GT Trunkses, so we can always be sure to activate the passive. I think, in my honest opinion, the best partner for this Pan as of right now is probably this GT Goku. He's Super Saiyan 2. He triggers the unit super attack because, oh, I didn't actually talk about that. Pan's super attack effect. By default, she has the Maiden Blast. It raises attack and defense. It raises attack by 30% with an immense medium chance to stun the enemy. But then she has 3 unit super attacks. The Union Shot, which can be done when you've Trunks, and then the Dangerous Combination that can be done with Giru, and then the Pepper Pot, Pickle Pot, Purple Pot, which can be done with Goku. There's actually no difference between any of these 3, however, besides the stun chance. With Trunks and Giru, you have a high chance, and then with Goku, you have a great chance. So you have a 70% chance to stun. But other than that, there's no real difference between them. But what they do is they stack your attack, which is all meant to lead into this. The Ace in the Hole Kamehameha, which can be activated when you perform 5 attacks in battle, and if there's a Goku attacking in the same turn of you that has GT in his name. So this is why I think this Goku is the best partner for Pan. She activates all of that kind of stuff for her, activates the unit super attack, gives her the additional chance, and gives her the active skill when the time comes. So we've done a lot of explaining here. Let's get into our first attack with Pan. So my Pan, as you can see, is mostly level 4s, maybe. Yeah, level 3s and 4s. 1 level 5. But, you know, let's just jump in. First attack, what are we going to get? We got the unit super attack, so that's going to be incoming. And she starts with 2.23. You know, not very impressive to start with, but if there's one thing about Pan is that she does build up very fast to start hitting hard. We didn't get the additional super attack there, which is a shame because you want to get those additional super so you can stack the attack. Because once again, you're all of this is meant to build up to that super attack, that active skill. All right, so this Pan, is he gonna? Okay, so this Pan got a super attack. You see, she went from 2 million to 2.5, so now she's starting to build up. Now, what does this do? She's doubled its tank. She's doubled its tanking, but this is the first phase. Now, something to discuss is that I do have Trunks and Giru. In fact, I have them at 90%. We'll do another video on them at the time comes, but as of right now, I would say another flaw with Pan. Have you noticed I say a lot of times I say a flaw with Pan. This Trunks and Giru just isn't great for her. They're a great support unit, but they don't help Pan how you would like. They needed to be better for Pan. But that doesn't mean they're bad in their own right. We'll get into that in another video. So, as you can see right here, I've also got the GT Trio. Of course, they're Easy A next week, so they're going to be much better when that happens. But I am very much excited to see them. So, all right, let's just get through this turn. So, no, let's let these guys get a super attack. I never really get that. So, I'm spending a lot of time just discussing flaws with Pan. It's already been 7 minutes. Goddamn. All right. Okay, so they're dead. Now we move on to the next turn. Okay, so we've also got this Trunks and Goten on the team. They're a support unit for Goku's family, which is great because that's what I want to do. I want you to show you how quickly Pan can start to just absolutely build up her attack. So we were 2.3 at the last turn. We have done 2 attacks, so we've built up 40% of our overall passive. And now we are at 3.51. Once again, we have a GT Goku on the rotation, so we have a chance to do additional super attack, which we did not get again. This Goku, meanwhile, is slowly stacking up. And then we get Trunks and Goten. So, see, I think Pan is good. I do think Pan is good. But maybe I think one thing also that is to say, this Pan might be, you know, outside of Raditz, who needs Rainbow to be passable. I think Pan is the most dupe-dependent unit released this year. Let's get a look at this friend Pan. So she's at 254k. So, you know, that's a pretty decent attack stat. So we're going to do this. Do this. We don't really care about this turn. We just really want to get to my Pan. We want to see the 55% performance. So this guy's at 4.51, which is a pretty good attack stat. Got the crit, so that means we're through this turn. Okay. So let's get a look at my Goku. So one thing to note is that this Goku has All in the Family, which is a very important link for Pan. Gives a lot of defense. It's like the Sun family link for defense. So my Pan now is at 273k. She has one more attack, and then after this, she is going to get the full passive. So starting from the next turn, we'll be able to activate the Ace and the whole Kamehameha. So, you know, that's pretty good. But we're going to save that because we want to show you how much of a nuke this move can be. All right, 4 million. 4 million. We're still going. Can we get an additional super attack? We cannot. We are getting very unlucky with the additional super attacks on this turn. Can we please get an additional super and then we get super attack tied disadvantage? Only 100k. I mean, that shows how quickly this Goku can stack up. Because once again, he raises attack and defense, and then if he throws out a super attack after 4 turns, he gets an additional 40% attack and defense for 4 turns. So this Pan is at 271k. She doesn't have links like All in the Family active though, so she would be a lot higher with that. So I'm going to guess that after we've got the full passive for Pan, which we do now, she's going to be about 300k. 300k defense post super. And then we've got to remember that she gets 50% attack and defense post when performing a super attack. So she'll be about 450k. Which for 55% is very, very good. These guys are hitting their attack stats, which is pretty good. But once again, we are just here to see. We are here to see that Ace and the whole Kamehameha wipe out Vegeta. Okay, so this is a big turn because this Trunks and Giru provide a lot of support to Pan. So, see, look at this. This is 377k, 55%. She gets 100. She gets 50% attack and defense when performing a super attack. So she's what? Like 530k on this turn? I mean, that's very, very good. So let's get a look at this turn. We'll see what the attack set's going to be. And once we get to 7 orbs for Trunks and Giru, I think we get an additional support. So we'll see what we end up with. So we are now at 5.89. Once again, I would like to get an additional super attack with this Pan because... And we have gotten such bad luck with it this time. It's a shame. Alright, another super attack on this Goku. This poor Goku is getting absolutely bullied, but he's walking it off. He's walking it off like a champ. So 2.4 for these guys. As I said, these guys are 90%. I gave them full dodge. I don't see any reason to give them anything besides dodge. Like, who cares if they have crits or... Oh, no. No, I'm going to do this turn. 336k defense. So... You know, B-Pan, she's a decent unit, but she's only in this team for links with one of the Pans. You know, my one I wanted to have with the Super Saiyan 2 Goku, because that's what I feel like is a realistic rotation. I'm not really going to take B-Pan to any red zone stages. Okay, so we are now at the int phase, which means Pan is type disadvantage. So I would really like for him to throw out a super attack at Pan before I attack, because I would like to see what the defense is going to be. Because remember, she's 350k right now with support, but she's 350k with 50% damage reduction before he gets a super attack off. So let's get a look. We'll see what we do. Also, what's this Goku looking like? So he's at 252k. I think that doesn't include his 40% when performing a super attack. So we didn't get the super attack beforehand. We get the Dokkan attack though, so 5.81. No, I'm not going to hit any of those. So I'm just going to let it go because I want to go through this to fight slowly so I can stack as much as I can. So we got the crit, and we finally got the additional super attack. So 6.2. So she's building up. She's starting to hit hard for a unit of her dupe level. Now is Vegeta going to super attack here? Because I'd be interested to see how much she takes post super attack. But he's not going to. So this Goku wants to get it. So I don't think this Goku has a full passive up. So 252k. And now he's got 40% attack and defense. That's very impressive. Okay, how much does he take here? He's going to take a bit of damage. I'm guessing 150? What are you going to take, Goku? Oh, he's going to take double digits. That's no item. So that's very impressive. And then these guys are going to build up their stacks. I used to love this GT Trunks and Goten. Back when they dropped with GT Vegeta, I remember getting 4 copies and then... Wait, no, 3 copies. And then getting my GT Vegeta and a Goku Black Rift. It was a very, very good time. So... This rotation actually gives us a good opportunity to see one of the other unit super attacks. Because we've only seen Goku so far. But with this one, with no Goku on this rotation, it means we're going to see Pans. We're going to see Pans with Trunks. So look, there we go. There's Trunks. 8.1 from this Pan, which is very good. Okay. We're getting hit with that. And now we're going to go on to the next phase. So after this phase, we're going to pop the active skill. And you're going to see the absolute damage that this unit can put out if he needs to. Okay, that's unfortunate, but we can make that work. We have to put her in slot 2 this time. So this is going to be interesting because we don't have the 50% attack that you get additionally when you're popping, when you're in slot 1. So we'll see how much this affects her attack stat. See, this would have been useful to see how much she takes. I would have guessed double digits. But this Goku only takes 82k, which is very impressive. Again, this is the year-old Easy A unit. And an additional super, so that means he gets to build up even further his defense. Like, this Goku is actually very impressive on this 200%. I do think he is the best option that you can realistically run as of right now. Even better than the GT Trio once they get their Easy A. So, see, look at that difference in attack. 4.73. We went down like 1.5 million just from having her in slot 2. But she did get the additional super again. If she gets a crit, this will be very good damage, but we didn't. But it's whatever. And then we got these guys, once again, just waiting for an Easy A. They're just on the team because they're going to be, I think, in regards to the GT Hero team, Pan's 200%, the core units are her, Trunks and Giru, and these guys. I think these guys are like the integral three. Everything else can kind of be interchangeable. But once again, we're going to go through that. This pan has been building up. So she was at 8 million last time we looked, but that was with Trunks and Giru, who provides 70% support to Pan. But she is at 7.9. Once again, Trunks gets some representation. There is a unit super attack with Giru, as we've discussed before, but there's no easy way to show it because I haven't got the Giru Easy A, the free-to-play one. And he's really the best option for a Giru unit on this team. So this Pan has thrown out a super attack, so she doesn't have the 50% damage reduction. How much does this do? 42k. Again, very impressive for a unit of her dupe level, but this one's 69%, so it's not as impressive as if mine was to take that, because once again, that's 55. But I would actually very much like to not kill next turn, because I want to throw out the active skill, and I want to finish with that. So okay, so we're gonna go like this. Do that. Oh crap, I made a mistake, but let's just see what happens when we do this. So we're at 2.29. In fact, actually, this is useful because, oh, but she's still at 7.66. This is without the 50% attack and defense, by the way. So that means she's hitting very hard right now. But don't hit. So now, Trunks and Giru, just don't eat a super attack. Please, please, please. I just want to get through this and move on and be happy. Yes. I hate you too. I hate you too. We're not going to die, but why don't you raise your defense? You would be so much better if you just raised your defense. Okay, then we're going to just throw them there. Okay. So, let's see. This is turn. We get the active skill. We're going to have some support. I'm gonna put on the game audio for this moment, and then we can just get a look, and then once we've done this, we're out. Alright. So, Pan, what you got? This is it. 4 links active. Full health Vegeta. You have been sacking all of this event. Let's see what you got. $16 million damage done on that active skill. Almost one-shot him. If we got more additionals earlier in the event, we would have won. So let's get a final look at everything. 441k defense. I think that is her defense post passive. So that's everything. That is everything accounted for. Look at that Super Saiyan 2 Goku though. 657k defense. Very impressive. But now, let's finish this round, because once again, this pan now has a 59% chance to crit for the entire turn. Oh, he's super attacking straight away, so we're getting 441k defense with damage reduction, so she's going to take 74k, that's very good. And then 7.47. Once again, 59% chance to crit on this turn. And then, a final punch, and that's it. So, as I've been saying in this event, Pan is very good. She is good, but she has a lot of problems around her, which makes me say that if you were considering her, I would say skip. I went in because I want to start making content again, and having the new units is always useful. But honestly, if you're interested in anything, if you want Ginyu, if you want something like that, just coin your copy in Ginyu and get out. Like, I would just say Pan is good, but she's not the overwhelming, she's not the must-have unit this year. Save for Vegeta and Trunks, save for whatever later Dokkanfest are coming. I would say even save for the physical Path to Power Goku that just came out on JP. But I would not say Pan is a must-have. But that's all from me today, guys. I'll try and come back with you another video. Have a good day, night, morning, even wherever you guys are. And that's me signing out. Laters.